our next step is pranayama. So we'll start with the word pranayama. Pranayama, this is a Sanskrit word which describes a yoga breathing exercise. Pranayama has the ability to increase your energy, release your stress, improve your mental clarity, and improve physical health. Nowadays, pranayama is getting very popular. For example, Time Health has said that pranayama is the fastest way to calm down. So what does prana means? What is prana? Prana is universal life force. It is the energy which distinguishes the living from the dead. A dead person is a body without prana, and the living person is a body with the prana. So that life force which exists is known as prana, or in other words, it is a vital energy that is needed by our physical and subtle layers. And you must be very familiar with the physical layers anatomy. And in yoga anatomy, we have the subtle layers. We have 5 koshas, we have 7 chakras, we have thousands and thousands of nadi channels. One of the most main channels in our body, it is Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. And for example, in Chinese medicine, in Taoism, Tao believes that the source of all creations come from Qi. And Qi manifests itself into 2 categories, yin and yang. So it's also energy. And that energy moves in our body through different channels and different centers. And the question is, where do we get that energy? So the first source of prana is food, especially for our physical body. The vegetarian and the fresh food has a higher prana in comparison to the stale food. Stale food doesn't have as much prana as the fresh food. The second source is sleep. And you may have noticed that before going to bed, you may feel so tired, and after just waking up, or for some people, maybe they can take a quick nap and they feel good and you get energized. That is the second source. The third source of prana is the state of mind. So sometimes we are very tired and we are not in the mood to do anything. And then we watch a nice movie or motivation video, and our mood gets really bright and we smile. So a better mood is also a source of prana. The fourth source is breath, and the breath is direct and instant source of prana. If you don't breathe, you die, and no more prana. So breath is a direct and instant source of prana. And pranayama is really about this source of energy. So in our body, we have different channels. When prana is flowing through the energy channels constantly, smooth and steady, and that's when we have calm mind, happy mind, a positive mind state, and enthusiastic mind state. But sometimes we have some blockages in the channels, and they get blocked, and because of those blockages, what happens is the energy channels gets blocked and prana doesn't flow properly. There's a broken moment, And because of that, we have the worry, fear, uncertainty, conflicts, negative emotions, depression, and doubts about us. So that's all because of the blockages in the channels. Now that we have understand what the prana is, how do we get it, and what's the effect of it? In order to have a higher level of prana, a constant flow of prana, we have to practice pranayama. And pranayama, it is this fourth step of Yoga Sutra Patanjali. When you are in a posture and you are breaking the speed of inhalation and exhalation, that is pranayama. Now, in the ancient times, yogis have observed the power of breath, and to increase one's prana, they have developed specific breathing techniques to increase this life energy and maintain this life energy. And this pranayama is not just breath control, as a lot of people think, but it is a way to control the prana through the breath in our body. So during pranayama, we are focusing on the breath, regulating the breath, and we are doing all of this to increase the prana in our body. And also, if you are focusing on your breath, then you are being in the moment, in the present moment, and you are increasing your awareness. And when we get a sense of calmness, we get a calm mind, it helps us to reduce our worries, anxiety, helps us to improve our focus and attention, boosts our immune system, energizes our body and mind, and it sometimes also slows down the aging process. That's why if you read some of the yogic books, you would see there's a saints that lived for 300 and 400 years. And all of this, it's kind of general benefits of pranayama, but there's specific benefits that you can get out of specific types of pranayama. The full yogic breath, this is the basic pranayama in yoga. And practitioners at all levels benefits from the full yogic breath. It helps you to increase lung capacity, improves your oxygen level, decreases your carbon dioxide level. And this practice calms your mind, relaxes your nervous system, and helps you to improve concentration. You can do the full yogic breath before meditation or before your yoga practice. And then there's Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi has a balancing influence on the entire cardiorespiratory system. It helps you to reduce feelings of irritation and frustration, helps you to calm your mind and body, detoxifies your mind and body, build internal body heat and energy, regulates blood pressure, and helps you to relieve tension. And you can use this practice when you feel agitated or nervous. And then there's Bhramari Pranayama that calms down your mind instantly. There is Kapalabhati Pranayama that helps detoxifying your body and clearing the energy channels. Bhastrika is a pranayama that gives you instant energy. You can practice this pranayama for 2 or 5 minutes and you get instant energy. It's really magical. Then there's Narishodhana or Anuloma Viloma, which helps you to get instant focus. If you are doing a task and you are not really able to do it, you are getting distracted with so many things, then you can do these techniques and it's going to give you instant focus. And there are many other pranayama. I like what Desikachar said. He said that the quality of your breath expresses your inner feelings. So there's a link between our emotions and our breath. For every emotion, there is a particular rhythm in the breath. And because we cannot control our emotions directly, what we are doing here is we are controlling our breath, and that is going to control our emotions. When you are calm and relaxed, your breath is nice, easy, and long. But when you are angry, it's really short breath, and you are not really breathing deep. Your breath is very shallow, choppy, erratic, and most of the time we take a breath from our chest. It's not really from our abdomen. So pranayamas helps us to engaging the whole entire respiratory system, and pranayama has a lot of benefits. Please look into these techniques, try it, and you would see the difference yourself. If you want to learn more about the individual pranayama, please comment below. And that's all for this video. I hope you like it, and I hope it was useful for you. I wish you a beautiful day. Namaste.